between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Washington Commanders. Two teams sitting above 500 in the early season, but only one will stay that way as we're off in week 4. Returnable from the 2. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Ready up.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready up. Chap alert. Chap alert. Cougars, go.
They're going to run it here. It's good John Robinson. He's got a gain of 6 there. Jeremy Chin there on the stop.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Dragon 60. 70 Timberwolves.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with Sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. The Commanders ready for the punt. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. Collects this at the 35. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. The first carry here for the rookie from the U. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Back-to-back carries here. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, doesn't matter.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Okay, ready.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. A quick throw completed, not to the left. And they make the stop, we're going to say, about the 37-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. stepping back to throw. There's pressure, and he's going to be dropped. Well done by the Commanders' defense. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Not Warrior 70. Cup 19. Cup 19. Go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jeremy Chin has got it. And the Buccaneers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. 2nd down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. He's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers parlay the interception into points. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Rolling on 1st down. Daniels. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Set. Push.
2nd down and 10. Daniels. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Washington 1st down. You start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
7-yard line. It's a gain of 7.
19
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Bronco 80.
On second down, Robinson. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
They will not get another play off. We're at the end of one. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking at 3rd and 6 here.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Another carry for Robinson. And tackled just in time to prevent that first down. That brings up 4th and maybe a yard.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Ready.
4th down, pass coming. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains.
At the 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go. Set. 70. Bronco 80. Ready.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. Forced out to his right. Brought in close to the 8. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders start to fight back with their first points of this game. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Commanders tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19.
They send a man in motion. Airing it out to start this drive. He's got a Emeka Egbuka. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offensive line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing it on 2nd down. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
That's one of those gold star efforts for the defense. Offense calls it scat protection. Just about any language out there. Scat meaning everybody is out. All 5 eligible receivers. This defense had to cover them all, got the job done, and got a big sack for it.
The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Emptying the backfield here. The offense going 5 wide on 3rd and long.
Set up.
3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
First and 10, looking to throw. set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
You know these teams, they track every step of their players. Many of them wear GPS units in their uniform to track how much mileage. I don't care what the stat sheet said and how long that gain was. That dude ran a long way, all the way across the field. It paid dividends.
And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Now looking to throw. Into the end zone, but not brought in. It falls incomplete. And he'll bring up 3rd down. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Throw is caught. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Is that QB a tight end? They got that ball out in a hurry.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Running back sent in motion. And they're going to throw out of the gun. And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 2nd quarter lead. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
And hold on, everyone. There's a Commanders player shaken up after that play, and he's in need of some attention. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Hey. Cowboy.
Here's Robinson to start the drive. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Daniels back to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. So it looks like it'll be 2nd and maybe a yard as we come back, Brock, from our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Northwest Stadium. Stick around.
Ready.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Ready. Hot 70. Hiking 18. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
From the gun, it's Daniels. He put everything he had into this one. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 70, tracking 60.
Now Daniels off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Brought in right side by McLaurin. And this one won't get there. It looked good, but the stop is made just before he could get the first. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Get it. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70 Lions, 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
4th down. Here's Daniels. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. The play fake, he'll throw. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Let's go.
And they send their back in motion right. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Connects on the crosser. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Third down from the gun. It's his running back. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. To the air now on 1st and 10. Catches made down the right sideline. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
He tosses right to the short side. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds. A strong 9-yard effort there, Brock, and it brings up 3rd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
They're going to try to throw for it. And he's going to have the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers will add to their lead at the end of the half. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and then get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Commanders 7.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. We'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Narvison has it all set up for the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Throwing off the play fake. Complete to Hyatt. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Gain of 26 yards there. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Motion man left is Egbuka. They'll run here on 1st down. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Sent back to their own side of the field on that last play. Some ground to make up here on 2nd. Back to the well again. He'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. That carry gets him 8, and there's another 8 to go now on 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Third down here, need 8 on the play.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Air it out on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Bucs have the 1st. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
First down, play action. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Looking to throw here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Motion man sent left. From the red zone now. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on 1st down, but don't come away with any points just yet.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Throwing it again here. It's inside the 10. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
And a 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Motion man is the tight end. He's going left. They'll try and punch it in. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Buccaneers grow the lead coming out of halftime. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Returnable from the 2. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
Staying with Robinson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense in the hurry up here.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty.
Ready?
That was the wrong time to lose track of the play clock. They need 6 now on 3rd down.
Go, Street. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
To the air on 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Ready up.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. And they're going to go. It's Daniels. Rolling left, buying some time. Oh, he's going to run for it. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Pass is caught at the 9. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers continue piling on to this lead.
Commanders 7.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. And he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Viking 18.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Commanders with possession, but they're in a pretty deep hole to start the 4th. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Robinson. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Ready.
3rd down, they need 7.
Ready. Cougar 19. Go.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
First down, and they go right back to it. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Come on, ready?
Robinson again here on second. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. Dose of the hurry up here.
Made back at his 48-yard line.
Third and long for him here. Called in by Lane. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13. And this drive will indeed continue.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
60 boxes. Ready?
First and 10. Around to Robinson. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Now to get to Bijan. And his fight good enough to gain about 4. It's third down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Commanders just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. All right, 2 yards to go here on third down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Chased out to his right. That's the line he's going to run for it. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Manages a gain of 3 there. And that's good for a Washington first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard
Here we go.
line.
Running left is Robinson. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Hand off to Robinson, running right. And second down only works out for a yard.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 13.
Let's see what they went with on third down.
Get it. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready, right?
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. Space to the left. Finally caught, and he lost the football. And that's going to be a touchback. No! It goes out of the one. Wow, they still have a shot at this. Well, nearly the end of that series, partner. You can almost see those players rooting for the ball to bounce across that sideline before a defender made the recovery.
Yeah, sometimes that sideline's a player's worst enemy, but sometimes it could be their best friend, and this is one of those times where that best friend delivered.
And he's going to be stopped less than a yard from the end zone. Man, excitement all the way to the end. No time left. Zeros on the clock. This game's over. So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week.